Hello everyone, welcome to my channel English for 5 minutes. Today I'm going to explain pronouns, their types and their functions. Some of you might find this overwhelming and some of you might find it easier. Regardless of how you feel, just sit tight and enjoy my presentation. Okay, let's get started. Oh, before I continue, I want to warn you that you need to grab a cup of coffee or tea because this lesson is longer than usual. I want to make sure you stay awake while listening to my voice. In your daily life, when you read books or magazines or when you watch Western movies, you probably heard words like I, you, he, she, we, our, mine, his, her, myself, themselves, this, that, who, what, whom, and was before. It is possible that you've been using those words every day without even realizing it. So, do you know what they are called? They are known as pronouns. So, what are pronouns? Pronouns are used to replace noun in a sentence and to help us avoid repetition and make our sentences clearer and more concise. Let's see an example of replacing noun in a sentence. Jessica reads Jessica's book every day. So, what do you think? The sentence sounds weird, right? So, that's why we need pronouns. We change the Jessica books with her books. The sentence will be Jessica reads her book every day. So, do you think the sentence sounds much better? So this is an example for helping us avoid repetition and make our sentences clearer and more concise. John also mentioned that John would bring John's dog. So you see names of John was mentioned 3 times in this sentence. Again, we need pronouns to make the sentence clear. John also mentioned that he would bring his dog. So the word John in here, we change it to he, and the word John's in here, we change it to his. There are 9 types of pronouns: personal pronouns, possessive pronouns, reflexive pronouns, intensive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, interrogative pronouns, relative pronouns, indefinite pronouns, and reciprocal pronouns. So let's review one by one. Personal pronouns. These pronouns refer to specific people or things and can act as the subject or object in a sentence. There are 2 personal pronouns: subject pronouns and object pronouns. Example: for subject pronouns are I, you, he, she, it, we, they. For object pronouns, me, you, him, her, it, us, them. So if you want to know more about subject pronouns, you just click on this link of the video lesson for the subject pronouns. Possessive pronouns. These pronouns show ownership or possession. There are 2 possessive pronouns: possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns. Example: possessive adjectives: my, your, his, her, its, our, their. Possessive pronouns: mine, yours, his, hers, its, ours, theirs. Reflexive pronouns. These pronouns reflect the action back to the subject of the sentence. Example: myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, themselves. Number 4, intensive pronouns. They are used for emphasize. Example, myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, themselves. You might feel confused because they are the same. Yes, they are the same. However, they are used differently. So let's see their examples. Example in sentences for reflexive pronouns. I made it myself. She enjoyed the party herself. So they show that the action of the verb is being performed on the subject itself. The subject and the object of the sentence are the same person or thing. Example in sentences for intensive pronouns. He himself was surprised. You yourself are responsible. The intensive pronouns used to emphasize or stress a noun or pronoun in a sentence. They do not change the meaning of the sentence but add emphasis to the subject. Demonstrative pronouns. These point to specific things or people. Example, that is a beautiful painting. These are my friends. When you meet a new person, what do you usually ask? I bet you ask, what's your name, right? In that case, you already use the type of pronouns that we call interrogative pronouns. These pronouns are used to ask questions like who, whom, whose, which, what. Example, which color do you prefer? What is your name? Relative pronouns. These pronouns connect clauses or phrases to nouns or pronouns, like who, whom, whose, which, what. We use the same pronouns, which is, as you see, who, whom, whose, which, what. However, we don't use them for questioning. So let's see the example. The student who studies hard will succeed. The book which I read was fascinating. Indefinite pronouns. These refer to non-specific things or people, like some, any, none, all, few, many, several, one, each, both, neither, either. Example, do you have any questions? This is the question that I always ask you in the last minutes in my class. Another example, some people enjoy hiking. Finally, the last pronouns. Is it called reciprocal pronouns? These pronouns used when two or more people or things are doing something to each other. So the word that we use each other or one another. Example, Lisa and Jake hug each other. The team members support one another. So this is the end of the lesson. I will try to create another video focusing on each type of pronoun, including practice. Because the more you practice your English, the better you become. So stay tuned for the videos. Thank you for learning with me. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a like, and share it to your family or friends so they can learn English together with you. Until next time, everyone. Bye now.